In this video, I went and took every NBA player who's on a current roster who's won an NBA championship, and I made them a 99 overall. We are going to be doing a fantasy draft. We're going to go ahead and select a random team here. Oh god, we got the Orlando Magic. And what we're going to do is we're going to let this draft run, see who gets drafted. I'm going to simulate it. I'm not going to make my own picks, and we are going to try to rebuild this Orlando Magic team and win an NBA championship within 5 seasons. Not only will we be doing 5 seasons, but there's a little twist to it. If I'm not able to win an NBA championship within 5 seasons with this loaded roster with tons of different 99 to 97 overalls, then whatever random player you guys comment down below will be included in the first draft class of whatever my next video is with 99 potential. No matter what kind of video it is, I am forced to put that player, the player that gets the most like, into the draft class. So before we get into this rebuild, comment down below the most random NBA player you can think of. Then at the end of the 5 seasons, you will be able to see if you have a chance at getting your player in the next video. I've simulated the draft. It is time to look at our team for the very first time. And honestly, our roster isn't too bad. Jordan Noah, 99 overall. He's pretty young. Unfortunately, though, we get 42-year-old Udonis Haslem. He won 3 titles back during the Heatles era, and he won 1 with Dwayne Wade and Shaq. But besides that, we only got 2 99 overalls. We didn't have the greatest pick, but we also ended up getting Dame Dolla, Cade Cunningham. We got Nurkic, who I don't even know if I'm pronouncing his name properly, Josh Hart, Lauri Markkanen, Luke Kennard, Dyson Daniels, Jalen Williams, and Aaron Nesmith. First, I want to try and find a trade for Haslem. He's 42 years old. He's going to retire very quickly. I'm going to be moving him for DJ Wilson. I'm giving them a first-round pick. Picks don't really matter. I don't want any rookies on my team. Next, I'm trading away Damian Lillard and Dwight Powell for James Harden and Buddy Hield. I decided to pick up James Harden because he is such a great playmaker. A guy who is not going to progress much at all is Nurkic, so I'm going to move him for Jonathan Isaac to get that defense, and a first-round pick is nice as trade bait. Next, I am trading away Josh Hart, Lauri Markkanen, and Kessler Edwards for Christian Wood and Eric Gordon. With this, I'm going to use Christian Wood as my elite backup big man. Nwora is going to move over to the 3, and I'm going to start Jonathan Isaac. And because I want to win this as quick as possible, I am trading away Dyson Daniels, who I'm aware he gets really good by season 3 or 4, but I want to see how quick I can win this challenge, so I'm trading away him, Jalen Williams, and Luke Kennard for Marcus Smart and Jakob Poeltl. The lineup is looking like James Harden, Cade Cunningham, Jordan Nwora, Jonathan Isaac, and DJ Wilson. Off the bench, we're going to have some defense with Marcus Smart, but then we also have Christian Wood, Jakob Poeltl, and Buddy Hield coming off the bench for a little bit of shooting, and they round out our bench, and they're just overall really solid. And you know what? Because it's my team, I'm going back to the old Orlando Magic logo, jerseys, and court, because I love the look of this team. Also, we lost our very first game against the Pistons. They have Jokic and Brandon Ingram. Don't forget, they also have Chris Boucher, who is a 99 overall. He won a title with the Raptors and the Warriors. DeLon Wright is also a 96. He won an NBA championship back in 2019. So they have 3 90 overalls, plus Brandon Ingram, plus Sadiq Bey, and they even have Tsunami Papi and Kelly Oubre Jr. Halfway through this, I just realized how difficult it's going to be to sign 99 overalls in this video. I only have about 1 year of DJ Wilson, so I'm actually going to move him and try to find a longer contract. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up Norman Powell. He's a 98 overall. We get him for about 4 more years. In this trade, I also get Dwight Powell and lose Buddy Hield. That's fine. I'm not even worried about that. I'll just trade Dwight Powell and get something better, which right here, that's what I'm going to do. Jonathan Isaac is leaving along with Dwight Powell and Jose Alvarado for Steven Adams and Jason Tate. I'm trading away my first-round pick and 2 veterans in Rudy Gay and Eric Gordon for Al Horford and another first-round pick. He's not staying for long because we're instantly flipping Al Horford and Steven Adams with 2 first-round picks for Bam and Malik Beasley. I'm then trading away Malik Beasley, Tate, and Duncan Robinson for Monte Morris and Terry Taylor. Because I don't need a point guard, I already got Marcus Smart, I'm taking Monte Morris and 2 first-round picks and getting Andre Drummond and another first-rounder. I like this trade a lot. I'm going to pick up Gallinari and Derrick Jones Jr. for Terry Taylor, Aaron Nesmith, and a future top 3 protected pick. I'm probably going to move Gallinari right after I make that trade, but he's a 78 overall, and you know how it works. You get a little bit of a boost in overall, and then you try to flip him and see what you can get. What I'm getting is Nurkic back and Luka. Don't care about him. It's not the good Luka. I'm giving away Poeltl, Danilo, and a first rounder. Now that should be all of the trades unless anything crazy happens and the team's awful. I totally lied about being no more trades. The CPU just offered me this trade, Trae Young for James Harden. I spoke about it earlier in the video. It's going to be harder to sign guys with these 99 overall, so I'd much rather have 5 years of Trae Young than this 1 season of James Harden, just in case we don't win the title this year. In a world where if you win an NBA championship, it automatically makes you a superstar Hall of Famer, Kevon Looney wins the very first MVP MVP. 29 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Now the picture is deceiving. He is no longer on Golden State. For some reason, it says he's a free agent in the picture behind his face, but as you can tell by the stats, he played for Milwaukee this season. No rookies have won an NBA championship, so Paolo Banchero, you're not getting a lot of minutes. You're not that great of a player, but you're still going to win Rookie of the Year. Nikola Vucevic wins 6th Man of the Year over on the Trailblazers, and Defensive Player of the Year goes to a dude whose name I will not try to pronounce because I already know I'll be wrong. 27 points, 11 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. A monster season. I actually have no idea who this guy is, but the game says he won a championship in 2021. I'll believe him. All-NBA first team, Pat Connaughton, DeLon Wright, Jonathan Kuminga, Devontae, I'm not going to pronounce that last name. I already know I'll get it wrong, and Kevin Looney. This video is more about showing how many NBA names I can't pronounce than it is showing all the random players who have won championships, although they didn't actually play. Anyways, your All-NBA second team, Fred VanVleet, Dante DiVincenzo, OG Anunoby, Talen Horton-Tucker, and this guy, the guy who won Defensive Player of the Year. That name terrifies me. It's going to haunt me. All-NBA third team is none other than KCP, Alex Caruso, Moses Moody, Danny Green, and DJ Wilson. Now, I did trade this guy away, and now I kind of feel bad about it, especially because none of our players made an All-NBA team whatsoever, so that's a little awkward. But those awards, as everyone knows, is just to make the media happy, as we were the first seed in the Eastern Conference. Trae Young, Norman Powell, and Jordan Nwora, they all averaged 25 points a game. Everyone's scoring the basketball. Bam averaged 14 and 7 with a steal a game. Not too shabby off the bench. Cade Cunningham, 13 points and 3 assists. Our starting power forward in Nurkic didn't play very well. Christian Wood actually played better than him. Marcus Smart wasn't the greatest scorer, but he at least got 1 steal. All we need him for is defense. And then Andre Drummond, you played fine. 4 and 4. You're only playing 13 minutes. Not much you can do there. The very first round is a little bit of a revenge type round, you could say. The 8th seeded Philadelphia 76ers have Damian Lillard, Buddy Hield, and DJ Wilson, who we all traded to that team. I still think our roster is the better roster, and the game affirms that with 2 easy wins. We do take a loss, that's fine. Okay, we're taking another loss, that's not fine. We bounce back with a win, and can we win in 6? We do. Game 6 is a monster game for our backcourt. We got Norman Powell dropping 40 and 11. Trae Young, he had 31 with 11 assists. Now, the second round is extremely scary because we are playing Tyrese Haliburton, Avery Bradley, Josh Hart, Kevin Durant, and Kevon Looney. Kevon Looney won MVP. Avery Bradley's a great defensive player matched up with a great scoring player in Norman Powell. They also have Kevin Durant, which is weird that I'm mentioning him very last, as he's probably the best player on that team in real life. But unless this Kevin Durant is just like the real Kevin Durant, we are not blowing a 3-1 lead. What am I saying? He blew the 3-1 lead. Kevin Durant blew the 3-1 lead and then joined the Golden State Warriors. Not he came back down from a 3-1 lead. You know, it was like opposite day here. Either way, we got round 2. We're taking on the Chicago Bulls. Eastern Conference Finals time. Jamal Murray, Desmond Bane, Andre Iguodala, Kuminga, and Siakam. I don't mean to be rude, Pascal, but you can Siakam on these nuts because we're gonna win and we're gonna go to the finals, and then Magic are gonna win a championship, and then everyone's gonna celebrate. Never mind, I jinxed it. I guess I am the one. Siakam on them balls. We lose in the Eastern Conference Finals. Not the result we wanted, at least not the result I wanted, maybe what you wanted, because then maybe your favorite player is gonna be a superstar in a future video. Lakers versus Bulls in the NBA Finals. Neither Kobe nor Jordan exist, and Drew Holiday is the new Kobe Bryant as he wins a Finals MVP and wins a championship with the Lakers. We may have lost, but don't get your hopes up. I still got 4 more seasons, and the majority of the team is still staying. This part is also a little interesting because a bunch of 99 overalls are retiring right now with LeBron, Haslam, Iguodala, and Trevor Ariza does have a championship, so he's a 99 overall. He also retires, and the Hornets lose 2 99 overalls, which must sting. We were able to bring back Cade Cunningham for at least 1 more year here. Christian Wood, we got him for 4 more years. I believe it's bird rights is the rule that lets me sign him over the cap. I'm not no wizard with the contracts, right? I watch the NBA. That doesn't mean I know every single contract rule in the world. The rest of free agency really isn't that great, so I'm just gonna sign people who I think will have the most trade value in the upcoming season. We'll make some trades and we'll go for round 2. Not round 2 in the playoffs, because we already got past round 2 in the playoffs. I mean round 2 like the second season, duh. Don't get me wrong, Jordan Nwora is one of my favorite players in the NBA, but just to be safe, I'm going to go ahead and trade him away. We only have 1 year of him. I want to get a guy on a multi-year contract, which is exactly what I'm going to do here. I'm trading away Nwora and Marcus Smart for 2 years of Donovan Mitchell and 4 years of Damian Lee. Next, I'm going to trade away Danilo Gallinari, Cedi Osman, Robin Lopez, and a first-round pick for Dylan Brooks and Justin Justice Winslow. Next, I'm going to get one of the greatest players in 2K22 history in Zion Williamson for Dylan Brooks and Donovan Mitchell. I already have Norman Powell at shooting guard, so I don't really need Damian Lee, so I'm moving him and Nurkic for Nikola Jokic and Saben Lee. Next, I'm trading away Justice Winslow and Saben Lee for Isaiah Jackson and a future second-round pick. Next, I am trading away Jalen Noel, Isaiah Jackson, and Rajon Tucker for Dariq Whitehead and Tyus Jones. Those are all the trades I'm going to do for this season. I think we have a real shot at the title, so I'm going to simulate the year, and I will see you guys at the end of the season with MVP, playoffs, and all that other stuff. At the end of Season 2, Sam Merrill is your MVP, 27, 10, and 11. Rookie of the Year goes to the French dude, who I also cannot pronounce his name, although he's a giant prospect and everyone's so excited for him, and he's probably the next Giannis. Yeah, no, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Torrey Craig, 6th Man of the Year. I believe he has a 99 overall, coming off the bench, which is terrifying. Defensive Player of the Year also went to Sam Merrill. That makes sense. He averaged 3 steals, 3 blocks, and 10 rebounds. I mean, technically he didn't average 10 rebounds, but if this guy got 2 or 3 more rebounds in his last game, he would have averaged a 27-point triple-double on amazing shooting splits with great defensive stuff. It's crazy. James Wiseman, most improved player. Last year he was really good, obviously, because he's a 99 overall, but he got even better by 4 points. And Billy Donovan is your Coach of the Year. Yeah, this is gonna haunt me forever. I traded this guy away, and now he's averaging 28, 11, and 8 with 2 steals and 3 blocks. Oh, Jordan Nora, another guy I traded away. This year he averaged 30 and 9. In the first round of playoffs this year, we're taking on Ben Simmons, James Wiseman, Danny Green, and Bryn Forbes. They have a pretty loaded team, but I think our team's a little bit better. Game 1 goes to us, along with Game 2, Game 3, and we sweep the Hornets in the very first round. Norman Powell put up 40 points in Game 4. He played 42 minutes. You love to see it. He's hooping out of his mind. On top of that, although Trae Young did foul out, he was extremely efficient, shooting 8 for 9, 22 points, 7 assists, 4 steals, and he only played 25 minutes. It's a great game from Trae Young. I don't know what happened to Chicago. I don't know if Billy Donovan's a fraud or what, but Milwaukee just swept them as an 8th seed. In round 2, we're probably going to lose because they have 499 overalls in Karl Anthony Towns. If that team is the 2nd seed, what did Chicago have, and how did Chicago lose in the first round? Kuminga, Siakam, Desmond Bane, Corey Joe, Torrey Craig, Chris Middleton, Jamal Murray, Derrick Rose, and Will Barton. And you guys got swept? I don't even know what to do about that. They just suck. Game 1 against this loaded Miami Heat team. Of course they're going to win the first game. We actually steal a game. You love to see it. We take the second, they take the third, and it's a tied series. Honestly, if this goes to a Game 7, I would be shocked. Miami wins the next game. We got a Game 6 here. Can we stay alive? The game says to give less minutes to Cade and more to Dariq. I am not giving Mr. Whitehead any more minutes than Cade Cunningham. Game 6, we're up about 16 points with 3 minutes to go. We take the win, ended up winning by 15. Off the bench, Bam scored 24 and 15 and becoming a huge spark plug for us. And now we have a Game 7 against the Miami Heat. Are we going to take it and move on to the Eastern Conference Finals for the 2nd year in a row, or are we going to get just destroyed by this 99 overall squad? 2K said, no, you guys are a better team. You're deeper. You're well-rounded. Never mind. It got really close at the end, and my controller was sitting on my lap, but it wasn't close for a while, so I couldn't pause it to jump in case we needed to jump in, and it's fine. We still won. Outside of their 499 overalls in Karl Towns, they also have Evan Mobley and Denny Avija, which basically means their bench is not as good as ours, and that's the main reason why we won. This year, we are in the conference finals once again, but we're playing the Milwaukee Bucks. We played them last year and beat them. They got Juan Toscano now. I don't think he was there last year. They also got Kevin Durant, Kevon Looney. I mean, yeah, I think our team is still better. They're well-rounded. We got overalls at pretty much every position. We don't have as many 99 overalls as the other teams, but we have so many guys in that mid-90s to high 80s that we should be set, and obviously we are. We sweep the 8th seed. Durant dropped 41 in Game 4, and he still couldn't beat us. We are just so well-rounded. The whole team is scoring. The whole team is contributing. Norman Powell is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP, averaging 27 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. Now, their full team is actually really scary. It's very similar to the team we beat in the 2nd round, like the Miami Heat. They have multiple high 90s, 94 DJ Augustin, 95 Patrick Mills, 99 OG Anunoby, 99 Draymond Green, and 98. Come on, you expect me to try and pronounce pronounce their center's name. I already know that I do not got that. Game 1 goes to the Warriors. Game 2 goes to the Warriors. Game 3 goes to us. Good, awesome. What's not awesome is that the Warriors, they took game 4. So they are up 3-1, but it's fine. Because let's be honest, we all know that the Warriors... Okay, I was going to make a joke about the Warriors always blowing 3-1 leads, and we lose in 5. DJ Augustin is your finals MVP. We failed to win a title in our second season, which means we only have 3 more seasons, or you guys get to choose a player to become a GOAT in a future video. I do not have any money to sign absolutely any free agents, man. We are in a rough spot. We gotta pray our core gets it together next season, because we got no money. We're paying so much money to these 99 overalls. We literally cannot sign anybody unless it's for the league minimum. So yeah, we're in a very rough spot. And you know what? We're heading into our 3rd season. Let's make this video even more interesting. I'm gonna add in Michael Jordan's draft class, because why not? Let's add MJ in here. Now this trade is a little bit of a gamble, but I'm gonna be moving Bam and Dariq Whitehead for Chet and Aaron Gordon. Bam has been playing absolutely awful for us. Another guy who's been playing really bad is Cade Cunningham, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get anything crazy for Cade. I'm gonna trade Cade and Aaron Gordon for Shea, because why not? Now I do already have Trae Young. I'm also gonna move Trae Young to see if I can get any huge upgrades. I doubt I'm gonna get anything too crazy, but I'm gonna flip Trae and Christian Wood for Devin Booker and this guy named Landon. I'm gonna trade Landon and Devin Booker. I'm just trying to find a better backup 4. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and move Norman Powell, the small forward, and Devin Booker can be our starting shooting guard. Shea will start at the 1. We got Jokic at the 5, Zion at the 4. Next, I'm flipping this Landon guy and Grayson Allen for Spencer Dinwiddie. In that trade, we got John Conchell, you know, the thing from SpongeBob. We also got Larry Nance Jr. and Javon Carter going out for Max Struss and Kalon Martin. I'm going to use those 2 players, pick up Bogdan from the Bucks, which is kind of funny because wasn't he supposed to get traded there and then he ended up not getting traded there. Season 3, DeLon Wright is your MVP, 26 points, 9 rebounds, 11 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks a game. Ron Holland is your Rookie of the Year. DJ Augustin, 6th Man of the Year. He left wherever he was and went to the Raptors. He played for Golden State, who we just lost to. I couldn't remember the actual team. Andrew Wiggins, 29 points a game for the Clippers. He also averaged 9 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. The main reason why he won Defensive Player of the Year. We are the 1st seed. That's amazing. We're playing Milwaukee in the 1st round. I believe this is the team with KD and Kevon Looney. Yep, it is. They also have Juan Toscano and Derek White. I think we should be fine to win this series. We're about to find out. We end up winning in 6. Okay, good job. 2nd round, we're facing a former friend in Damian Lee. They also got Brandon Ingram, Kawhi Leonard, Giannis's little brother, and Chris Boucher. Is it Boucher like Bobby Boucher, or is it Chris Boucher? I'll never know. Either way, I think this series should be fine. We win game 1. Game 2 is also ours. We lose game 3. That's okay. And game 4, that's not okay, but we win game 5. That is super okay. How about game 6? That's even better. We're back against the Chicago Bulls. We played them a long time ago. They got Corey Joe, Desmond Bane, Chris Middleton, Jonathan Kuminga, and Dwight Howard. We win the 1st game. We're gonna win this. Nope. Okay, I lied. I'm a big liar. We're losing 2 in a row. Okay, it's tied series. We're fine. We're bouncing back. 3-2. Tied series. Game 7. Chicago, please don't beat us. Orlando Magic, I'd love for you to win. Mainly because I want to finish this video pretty quickly because I got college work to do. Oh man, we're not winning. We lose to the Bulls in 7. I'm actually so sad we were the 1st seed. I thought we had it in the bag there. The Bulls win a championship in 5. They beat us. They win the title. If it was us, we would have won a title. We would have got a revenge on Golden State. Yeah, we can't really bring anybody back besides some bums, so the free agency doesn't even really matter. I'm gonna sign random people. I'll see you guys when we go start making trades. Jose Alvarado, Luke Kennard, and a 2nd round pick for Cameron Payne and Taurean Prince. I'm also gonna move Norman Powell because if he doesn't come back next season, we're screwed, so I'm gonna pray I can find something a little bit better than him. You know what? Screw it. I'm trading Zion and Norman Powell for JaVale McGee and Shaedon Sharpe, and this is an awful trade, I know. But at this point, I don't know what's wrong with my team, so I'm just kind of blowing it up. Just everyone's getting traded. I don't even care. Nikola Jokic and Shaedon Sharpe for Justin Holiday. Sure, why not? His brother won a title a couple of years ago in the video. Yes, a 91 and Spencer Dinwiddie for 97 overall. Bryn Forbes, that's an absolute steal. Thank you. Now I'm trading Devin Booker for Joel Embiid. Yes, Joel Embiid. Which means I'm trading away JaVale McGee for Drew Holiday and Moses Brown. We're going to get the Holiday brothers together. It's going to give us good luck. It's going to give us team synergy. 1st round pick, and this guy's whose name I won't pronounce. Max Struss, you're welcome. Come on, welcome back. Magic, you're here. Trading Max and Bogey for Andre Drummond and a 1st round pick, because why not? I feel like we do better if Andre Drummond's on the team. Next, we're trading away Addis Mara, Taurean Prince, and a future 1st round pick for this 84 overall center named Amen. The Suns just lost to like a G League team or an Australian team. I don't even know. The NBA is crazy. The preseason makes no sense. Damian Jones, he's your MVP. Speaking of things that don't make sense, is that sentence right there. Damian Jones, MVP, 29 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot that I put the Jordan draft class in here, but John Stockton, he's your Rookie of the Year. Torrey Craig, 6th Man of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year goes to AD. Once again, a player I traded away, one Most Improved Player, but it's fine because we went 68-14 with this team. I don't even care about the All-NBA teams. I'm just shocked that this Oh, I hit start. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, we beat Boston. Didn't even get a look at the teams. Oh, I hit simulate. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I hit start to skip things, and then it started simulating. Yeah, I don't know how Drew Holiday and Justin Holiday, Joel Embiid, Bryn. Yeah, this team shouldn't be winning, but we are. Jimmy Butler found his way back into Miami. Simulate round. If we lose, I just want to get the pain over as quick as possible. Conference finals. We're going up against the very first Defensive Player of the Year, I believe is what Mamandi ended up winning. Moses Moody's there. Serge Ibaka's there. And we're going to go on to the finals because I don't want to play them. Oh my god, we actually won. Justin Holiday is him. He's 37 years old. I kind of banked on him being good and us winning the title because he only has 1 year of his contract left. If we don't win a title, we are screwed. The Suns got Jordan Poole, Justin Jackson, Jabari Smith Jr., and Bobby Portis. The Phoenix Suns just lost to a G League team. If we can't beat them, then I'm going to be worried. They win 1 game, we win 3 games, and we finally win an NBA title. Bryn Forbes is your finals MVP. We win a championship in the 4th year. That's going to do it for me. If you guys enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, all that basic YouTuber stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I don't know when it will be because I'm going to be very, very busy with some college stuff, but I appreciate you guys watching. As always, been your boy Little Codeine. Peace out.